Hello again. It is Rowdy Miller and myself, Morgan Newman. What's happening, guys? How's everyone doing? We're getting a bit better at this now. We're posting a little bit more. Rowdy's actually coming to the party this time.
I gave him a good talking to.
She gave me a
Like a good wife should.
So she says. So yeah, well, this week, well, what we want to do this episode, whatever you want to call it, I want to cover a little bit about the Six Nations. We've been quiet in the Six Nations. Everything's been super rugby. It's been crazy.
Yes.
And Rowdy says to me she's been spending so much time watching Six Nations. She thinks they're better looking than the Super Rugby sides. And she's fallen in love with...
With who? Which one?
Maro Itoje.
Oh, okay, well.
And...
Come on.
No, okay, not Maro Itoje. What's England Flower's name?
No!
He's the worst. He's the...
well, not the flower, the centre. Owen Farrell.
Owen Farrell. I was just trying to think of the biggest, or the most disliked individual in the England camp.
No, apparently he's not. Apparently they really, really like him. And the players really like him and the people really like him.
Oh, really?
Yes, so apparently really have a lot of respect. And people who they do hate is Johnny Sexton.
Okay,
and he is the biggest prick you could ever meet.
Okay, that is hearsay, so I don't like talking about hearsay. But yeah, so she's fallen in love with Johnny Sexton. And she's watched every English game. And then in the French side, she's also... No, I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Jokes.
You're making me sound like a groupie now. We just had a conversation about that.
Yeah, no, she's not a rugby groupie. She's just an extremely knowledgeable female rugby supporter. Let's call her that.
That's it.
Right?
But I did actually watch the England-Ireland game. I thought it was going to be a super exciting game. It turned out to be extremely boring. I literally lost interest in watching the game. And I wish I would rather have watched the France-Wales game. I think France has turned into my third favourite rugby team in the whole world.
Okay, who's won?
Springboks.
Two?
All Blacks. And then the French.
Wow, big statements, big statements.
I absolutely love them, and the fact that they set the group of youngsters that came together and playing. I think on average before the Six Nations they had 10 caps per player in the team, and I think their 20-year-old fly half Romain Tamak is just match after match he has just proven to be a force to be reckoned with.
How is it the French always produce quality fly halves?
But I mean now they've got this great combination of Antoine Dupont, who's he's probably the best scrum off in the world at the moment, and the Tamak is just, and then they've got their fullback, Anthony, I think Poitier, I think that's how you pronounce it.
Poitier,
I don't know. He's never put a French jersey over his head before the first match of this championship, and he looks like he's been there forever. So the French are just, I think their new coach has got something to do with it. Well, not new coach, the coach has got something to do with it. It's just so much fun to watch them. They're getting a bit more structure. They set pieces. They've just got a bit more. I'm going to use the word structure again. A bit more disciplined.
Yeah, I know. When you use
they're not going to lose their French flair.
I was about to say, when you use the word structure and French or rugby in the same sentence, you know that there's changes happening.
Changes happening. I just hope they're not going to lose that French flair. But the French team is the only team that's still got the Grand Slam under their name. All the other teams have lost a match. So the French are taking on the Scottish next in Scotland, and then they've still got Italy left.
Yeah.
No.
So well, look, I mean the French, irrespective, this French will always, for me, it just depends which side wakes up on the morning of the game and rocks up for the game.
Absolutely.
So
it was really sad. I love the French at the moment. Like I said, the Ireland-England game was super boring. Ireland did not pitch up at all. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if they maybe just changed the way that they think about rugby. I mean, under Joe Schmidt, I don't think it was a very good and healthy culture under him. I think the guys were extremely tired. Yeah. And Andy Farrell has brought a little bit of a new energy.
A new thinking,
to it.
He's brought a new thinking to that side.
Yeah, and the guys looked a little bit more less tired and stressed and tense on the field. I think what really happened, I mean, their back three is not good. And Murray and Sexton just didn't pitch up at all. Yeah. Murray was appalling in this game, and Sexton's kicking, I think Sexton missed 2 kicks, 2 balls. I don't think he's ever missed before. I mean, but
Yeah,
it
yeah,
feels
yeah.
like it. So they were just absolutely nowhere. And England, I think with their forwards, Itoje especially, and Laws, I think they just created havoc for the Irish team.
I'm not quite sure what I'm enjoying more. Am I enjoying the way the English play, or am I enjoying Eddie Jones in a post-match test
Well,
conference?
I mean, I would have.
Really.
I would have loved to be a fly on the wall. So when the English lost to the French in the first round of the Six Nations, I would have loved to have been in that change room at halftime. Just imagine what he was saying to those guys, and then afterwards they just lost to the French.
Well, he went into that conference saying that he thinks he got the preparation wrong, and that's why they lost.
Well,
And
afterwards, not before. Before the time, he was massive talk. He said, no, there's no way that this is going to happen. He basically doesn't even know why they're playing the game. So he's admitting to that now. I think after a lot of people told him that. One thing that I do think he got wrong is playing Curry at 8. Curry's not an 8.
Yeah,
he's a flanker. He should play from the side. So now you're actually missing a good play in 2 positions. So you're missing a big ball carrying 8. And you're taking him out of his natural position where he should be playing. And I think that's still a massive mistake. He keeps doing it now. Luckily, Courtney Laws has upped his game and he's taking over that position. But also from the other hand, he's got other 8s that can play. So why is he not just playing Curry in his natural position? And this is another question that we can maybe talk about another point. But is this coming back to that you need specialists in specialist positions? Or can you just keep changing them around as you want?
Yeah, look, that's a tough debate. I think we should have a complete episode on its own about whether or not players should be played out of position. I personally am not a big fan of it. I think players should play where they are most comfortable and also probably most effective.
And being a specialist, like Tom Curry is a specialist flank and he's brilliant at what he does. He's such a good carrier and ball stealer. So I don't think it was a great call. It worked for him against Ireland, but I think they've settled a bit more. And like I said, Maury Itoje was just everywhere. He wasn't the official man of the match, but I think it was a very close call between him and Courtney Laws. Maybe Courtney got it because it was his birthday.
Happy birthday, Courtney Laws. I didn't know that.
31 years old, perfect for me. And then
and we discussed this. She's not a rugby groupie.
No, so I mean, I don't know, you didn't really watch the game, but every time that Murray tried to kick the ball, and I just don't understand why I tried to do that, these stupid box kicks. Maury Itoje was right on top of him. He looked Maury Itoje in his face. He was standing, going to charge down. That's the word I was looking for. And he looked at me, still bloody did it. I just don't understand why Murray couldn't just get another player in between him and Maury Itoje, just go a little bit further back and then do your box kick. This is basic. I've never played rugby before, but surely that's basic knowledge that a player at that level should know.
Speaking of never played rugby before,
we still have our challenge.
We've still got our challenge.
I'm ready for it.
And that's going to happen. We're going to test Bodhi's rugby skills ability.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that as well.
Yeah. So this week the Six Nations are off. They've got a bye, and then next week I think, like I said, Scotland playing France. It's going to be England Wales at Twickenham, so that's going to be a massive match.
That's massive.
Definitely one. And then Italy playing Ireland.
Not sure what will be more massive: Eddie Jones in the post-match test conference or the English performance. But let's see what happens. We're going to end off this episode this time round with some of the classics that came out of Eddie Jones's mouth post the England-Ireland test match, because saying something like they should have declared at half-time, I mean,
I think we should crop it and like keep posting every day some of it on our Instagram page.
Yeah, so check out our Instagram page again at @straightup_SA. Follow us there, give us a little subscribe if you can. Please share our podcast with everyone, videocast, whatever you want to call it. Please share it across all your social media platforms. And we're going to end off this week with some real classics from Eddie Jones. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.
Bye.
Peace.
I knew you were going to do that.